what Off-Book looks like. It's a documentary series. It lives online. It lives on YouTube. And it is about 6 to 7 minutes. And every single episode, and the content of every single episode, is the result of research. That we go out and we look on Tumblr, and we look on Twitter, and we look on blogs, we look on Facebook, we look at Google Trends. We talk to people in the avant-garde arts community, in the internet arts community, and we figure out what people care about online. And the result is that we have now 30-something odd episodes about things like fandom.
At the very basic level, it's one of the
about things like fandom, or animation and motion graphics, glitch, the art of viral videos, logo design, scientific art, 8-bit art, what happens on Reddit, Lego art, fan art. And these aren't just things that I decided were really cool and I wanted to make episodes about. There were things that arose from the demand of the audience. And so that's how we framed the series, and this series has over 2 million views now. It has been mentioned in 100 plus blogs and the top 20 blogs online. So it has actually made an impact on what people consider to be art, and in PBS's eyes, that's a huge success. And do I have a couple more minutes to talk about IFP? Okay. So the second show that PBS came to us to develop was meant to be, after the success of Off-Book on YouTube, it was meant to be directly for YouTube. And so we decided to build on what we learned works, which was audience targeting. But the thing that we thought we could do better was building in audience feedback into the content itself. So we created a show called Idea Channel, which is basically every episode is a kind of outlandish hypothesis. So anything from Super Mario Brothers is the world's greatest piece of surrealist art, to is Homestuck the Ulysses of the internet, is William Gibson a modern day oracle, is Nick Cage the intersection of YOLO and Taoism? You want to know YOLO? But they're really just big ideas. But every single episode bakes in something that we think an audience is going to respond to. So we learned that the internet loves Nick Cage, and the internet loves YOLO. Can we take the two things, smash them together into an intelligent idea that's driven by critical theory, or art theory? Can we do that? The answer is yes. And will people watch it? The answer is yes. And then to take it to the next level, at the end of every episode, we dedicate a full 2 minutes, and 2 minutes on the internet is like $10 million. We dedicated a full 2 minutes to audience talkback.
What?
Audience talkback. So after every episode goes up, we have an average of 1,500 comments. And you wouldn't believe how smart the comments are. I mean, you imagine if you ask somebody, is Nick Cage's intersection of YOLO and Taoism, you'd be surprised how many people are willing to share a very, very informed opinion about that. And so, but at the end of every episode, we spend 2 minutes recognizing the really brilliant comments, and they're astoundingly brilliant, and sharing what we consider to be great comments with a wider audience. And that has driven what we call a feedback loop, an audience feedback loop. So not only are we choosing our content based upon what we think audiences are going to respond to, but we're building in a feedback loop into every episode that addresses and communicates with our audience. And that has resulted in a very successful show. Again, more than 2 million views across the life cycle of the show, which has been 6 months, and 50,000 subscribers, and an average of 1,500 comments on every episode. So I guess the thing that I want to leave you with in this short portion is you are now creating for people who you must care about. And if you don't care about them, they won't care about you. I think the traditional old media mindset is kind of like the Soviet bread line, where everybody has to get in line and you hand out something to them, and they take it and say thank you very much. But now we have huge and powerful audiences who will tell you what they want. They will tell you exactly what they want. And you should just say thank you. And I'm going to make that into a great piece of media. I'm going to put my mark on it. I'm going to put my message into it. And I'm going to give it back to you. And you're going to enjoy it. And that's kind of our philosophy.